Totesport Bowl Chase, a Grade 2 over 3 miles and a furlong. 5 runners went to post here. Totesport, the 4-7 favourite ahead of Exotic Dancer at 6s.
They're walking out now onto the track and they're into stride. They're off and running for the Totesport Bowl. It's a Grade 2 race over 3 miles and a furlong. Our Vic will lead his 4 pursuers to the first fence. Jumps it a little bit awkwardly. Super leap though by the 2 Paul Nicholls trained chasers. Totesport in the blue cap, or the purple cap I should say, and on the near side Gungadoo, Exotic Dancer and Monet's Garden the grey. Onto the open ditch and all 5 safely over it, and a nice run now before they get to the third. So Our Vic, third here 12 months ago, leads Totesport by about a length, with 2 lengths away third, then Gungadoo, and then Monet's Garden defending his unbeaten record here, and Exotic Dancer on the inside. And so far, so good. The first 3 fences, which they jump here 3 times in this race, 2 circuits to go, taken in great style by these 5 very high-class chasers. Now this sharp left-hand turn, which will take them down towards the back straight. And it's Our Vic and Timmy Murphy from Totesport and Ruby Walsh. 2 lengths away then to Gungadoo and Sam Thomas, Monet's Garden and Tony Dobbin, and A.P. McCoy and Exotic Dancer on the inside of Monet's Garden. Only 5 lengths would separate them as they go what seems like a pretty decent gallop on towards the first of 4 down the back. Terrific leap there by Totesport in particular there as he jumped up alongside Our Vic, and moving on towards the second down the back straight. Our Vic then, with his customary blinkers these days, which seems to have revitalised him, he put in a terrific leap there as well from Totesport, Gungadoo, Monet's Garden and Exotic Dancer. And the open ditch down the back will be fence number 6, coming towards it now. And a terrific leap there by all of them, particularly by the leader, Our Vic, who, although jumping it out to his right, he gave it plenty of air and looks spring-heeled at this stage. The next one on the far side is the last on this part of the course, and Totesport for the first time got in tight there. That was the sort of error he was making fairly regularly in the Gold Cup. The first error of the day from him at fence number 7, and Our Vic opens up now and leads by about 4 lengths from Totesport. 2.5 lengths then back to Gungadoo in third, 1.5 lengths then Monet's Garden, and last of the quintet is Exotic Dancer. The cross fence down the side of the course now, and again Our Vic very good there indeed. Totesport was much better than he had been at the previous fence, and now they're swinging left-handed and coming back down towards the point of departure, completing their first circuit and on towards fence number 9. Our Vic then by 2.5 then to Totesport, who's a similar gap in front of his stablemate Gungadoo. Monet's Garden getting a good view of the next fence is the grey on the outside of the pink colours of Exotic Dancer. All 5 travelling very much within themselves in this early part of the race as they go to the open ditch again here in the home straight. And Totesport serving it up to Our Vic, and there Exotic Dancer made a mistake on the inside, the first of the race for him. Not sure whether Monet's Garden's travelling all that well. He just seems to be switching himself off and on the bridle just a tad, but he's keeping close up with Gungadoo and Exotic Dancer as Totesport and Our Vic take each other on with over a circuit to go. Coming up to the final fence in the home straight here on this circuit, and there Exotic Dancer again put in a slightly questionable leap on the inside. So they've jumped to 11 fences so far, 1 more circuit to go in the Totesport Bowl of 2008. Totesport has got the inner passage there, Ruby sneaking up the inside of Timmy Murphy on Our Vic as they take that to turn in exemplary fashion. They lead by 2 lengths from Exotic Dancer, who sneaks up the inside of Gungadoo, and Monet's Garden, who just strikes at me as though he's not entirely in rhythm at the moment, is just last of the 5. Gets a little slap down the shoulder there from Tony Dobbin the grey. Heading down the back straight for the final time. Now the race is really going to warm up now. It's Our Vic then from Totesport, Exotic Dancer, Gungadoo travelling very strongly behind them, and then Monet's Garden as they make their way towards fence number 13 of the 19. The next plain fence coming up now for Our Vic, and it's Our Vic coming towards it 3 lengths to the good over Totesport. And then comes Gunga Do just on the outside there. And now for the first time, Corto is off the bridle. Ruby Walsh is pushing away at the odds-on favourite for a stride or two as Arvik goes to the open ditch and jumps it 2 lengths clear of Corto Star. Gunga Do a terrible mistake at the back of the field there. Exotic Dancer has gone into 3rd place, but Monet's Garden and Gunga Do really struggling as they go to the final fence down the back. And Corto Star's responded and closes down Arvik, who still travels well. Under pressure in 3rd place then is Exotic Dancer, and it's Arvik and Corto Star leave the back straight locked together. They're racing down the side of the course now. They're heading towards the 4th from the finish. Still a fair run before they get to it yet, though. It's Arvik on the inside of Corto Star, coming up towards the fence now. The two of them in the air together, and Corto was a little bit guessy there, but he got away with it. A better jump there by Arvik, and again Ruby a shake of the reins on Corto Star. They've drawn 6 or 7 clear of Exotic Dancer back in 3rd place, and a further gap of 8 lengths then to Monet's Garden, and Gunga Do is last. So 3 from the finish here, and now Corto Star draws alongside Arvik and takes over for the first time. It's Corto Star who begins to assert from a tired-looking Arvik, who starts to wonder under pressure. Ruby Walsh now shakes the reins at Corto, comes down to the second last, steadies at it and jumps it, and he made a complete mess of it. He dived through the top of it but got away with it, and he's come under more pressure, but he's gone further clear from Arvik and Exotic Dancer, who could be challenging for second soon. A long run before they get to the final fence. Corto Star, Arvik is battling back, so too Exotic Dancer. Corto Star's gap is about 2 lengths. He's under strong pressure. Here comes Arvik then, trying to rein him in here. Here's the final fence. Corto Star out on his feet. He looks tired. He's going to have to dig deep because Arvik is coming back at him. But Corto Star's got reserves of courage. He tries to pull out more. Arvik coming back at him again. It'll be tight. They race up to the line. Oh, it's very tight. It's a bob of the head to Arvik on the near side of it of Corto Star. What a finish. They were clear of Exotic Dancer, and then Monet's Garden and Gunga Do over the judge.
Well, it was very close indeed, but Arvik, this side, just got the verdict by a nose from Corto Star. Arvik a 9-1 shot, Corto Star the 7-4 on favourite, and all